So my next effort to try to get this boiler flange off was to take off, dig out actually the washers on both sides of the flange and on the top of the base. So what I used is this tool. Actually, I scraped with a knife first to get a hole and get moving in the area, and then I used this to go all the way around. And you can see it's pretty clean right now. All the way around, I did it this way. I mean, I did a lot of scraping, and I did the same thing on the top. That's where I actually got the idea. There's a 16th of space there where the gasket was, and it's a fiber gasket. So I cleaned it out. Let's see if I can flip this over and kind of give you a little picture of that. So I did the same thing right here, all the way around the boiler, here where it connects. And then what I tried to do was I put it back in my vise, and I tried to use a hammer and a chisel to break it loose, break the base loose from the boiler, since there should be a small gap now. And I did it this way, and I did it the other way around, and it's still not moving. So boy, this one is really the boiler base, the boiler flange from hell. I don't know. I've tried several times. Then I thought if I could at least get it loose off of from the two washers, the washers might be holding it, I could actually just spin the base like I did on a machine just previous. So all you'd have to do is basically take this and spin it, and it would either spin around from the boiler flange here free, or else it would actually move the boiler flange at the same time if it was still stuck to this part. That hasn't happened. So I'm really getting kind of frustrated. I think the next things that I might have to do, let me discuss that in the next video. So the next things I might need to do is actually see if I can cut the base at this point, halfway through like this, so I could actually try to slide it off that way and slide it off this way. And then it will at least expose the boiler flange so that I could even get some more penetrant in underneath there to try to get down inside of these these threads, or I can at least see what I've got with my tools and everything. It's really not going to change anything. It just might give me a little bit of play to move the flange off of here. So that's what the next step will be, I think. So let me give you a little idea here what I've been doing. I think the last, I'll have to crop that. Excuse me, I've got a cold. The last video. What I've been trying to do now is scrape. You can see some of the washers still stuck in here. Thought I had it all, but you can see some of the pieces here that are still left. If I can get out all the old washer, I might have a little bit of freedom. This is the dental pick I'm using here, and if you go to your dentist and ask them if they have any old dental picks around it, once they get dulled for their teeth, for their use with teeth, they throw them away or recycle them. And so I've got dental picks for the last probably 20 years for my dentist, for work on the boat and for doing things like this. But you'd think that after all this work that this base would start to move a little bit more, and it is a little bit. We'll see what it looks like.